Hi, welcome Pisces. Today's going to be a general reading for Pisces, August 3rd to 9th, 2020. It's just going to be a general read, so this might not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. So what does Pisces need to be aware of for August 3rd to 9th? Again, this is a general read. I'll go into the past, present, and future, and we'll clarify along the way. So in the past, we have the High Priestess, the King of Wands, the Page of Swords. In the present, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the World, and the Ten of Cups. And in the future, we have the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Swords. In the past, it looks like intuition was needed to bring about some type of communication. We'll clarify that shortly. In the present, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the World, and the Ten of Cups. This looks like there's been some success that's actually led to some fairly stable things. In the future, we have the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Swords. It looks like people are noticing you in regards to your beliefs and what's going on in your world. And it also has you moving forward from something that was a lot more stormy in the past into calmer waters. We're going to go through and have a look at each sort of section and see how it ties through. Let's clarify the High Priestess, King of Wands, Page of Swords, Tower, and we have the Fool. Wow. So your intuition has caused you to realize that possibly everything you've been working towards needs to change to some degree. Or everything that you work towards has brought about a new opportunity that you weren't expecting. And that's brought across a delay in communication or news, that there's been something that that wasn't really sort of bringing about what you wanted. Let's actually clarify. I need to clarify this Page of Swords. What is this Page of Swords? The Hermit, Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. The Hermit, Nine of Pentacles. So this Fool leading to this Hermit, or this Page of Swords, you've been successful on your own for a while, but there's some communication. It might be some pretty difficult communication to hear. King of Swords, it could be some stuff you may not want to hear that's come in, but it's leading to the present, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and we'll clarify this in a second. We've got this positive outcome. So you might have heard something that you didn't like, but it still has a positive outcome for you, leading to this world where you've got achievement. Everything you sort of want has started to happen for you, leading to this Ten of Cups, which is sort of happiness and fulfillment. And we'll clarify those. So we have the Chariot, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So this communication has led into something that you've had to really work towards, or it's come in really quickly. And it's created this sort of stability, but you're still worried about being left out in the cold here, despite sort of how everything's looking. If we look into the future, we're looking at the Hierophant, which could even be marriage, where people are noticing what's going on, and you're moving from this sort of tower moment into calmer waters with the Six of Swords energy. I'm looking at that as, yeah, things are turning out really well. Let's clarify the Hierophant, Six of Wands, and Six of Swords, please. We have the King of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that somebody's a little worried about getting hurt, that they're going to have to give up something to have that sort of stability. Can I clarify the Three of Swords, please? Somebody's turning their back on something. We have the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. The Knight of Cups is a Pisces card. So we have somebody that's turning their back on something. And this Ten of Swords is sort of the death. Well, I don't want to say the death. It's you're gearing up for a new beginning. This is sort of losing the old you. What is this Ten of Swords? Let's look at this Ten of Swords. Seven of Cups, Justice, Queen of Wands. There's a lot of choices, but it's going to balance out. You're going to feel pretty good about it. Can I get final advice? So this change that you're going to go through, where you've got this shift in communication and everything, where you've got sort of life that starts to happen and solidify for you, and moving forward into the future, it looks very solid. Sometimes it's just hard to see what's going on. What is final? But it looks like it's going to balance out with the Justice card here. It looks like it's going to balance out for you. And your final advice for Pisces, please. The Moon. That's another one of your cards. The Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. It seems like the future might be a little unclear for you, or you feel that way because you're holding on to something fairly tightly. There's this fear of loss, but the Moon and the Emperor are here as well. There's a lot of uncertainty of what you should do. To have this success. It looks like it could be just a lot of self-doubt, since we've got your card here as the Knight of Cups, and we have the Moon. So it looks like you might be worried about your security and how you're going to handle this. Can I get a couple more cards, please? it looks like it can be triumphant, and that it's actually going to go forward if you make your choices. The Knight of Wands is a fairly quick energy. You might be changing homes as well, but it looks like everything is moving in the right direction. You're just going to have to choose what you want by the looks of it. Justice is here to help balance everything out between the choices that you need to make. So it looks actually pretty good. Despite having the Tower moments and all of that type of stuff, there's a lot of major arcana here. So it looks like Spirit is helping you out with this. You're not alone in this. That's all I have for you today, Pisces. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully this provided some insight for you. And we'll hope to see you next week.